Alright, everybody. Hope you're all well. Welcome in, whoever's just joined. Hope you're well today. Hi, Yasmin. Not seen you for a while. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Hello, Michael. I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing? Welcome to my live. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Hit the like button, everybody, if you don't mind. Yeah, I've been okay, thank you. Yeah, just trying to stay positive and all that. Life's too short to get all down and miserable or whatever, it's just try to see the positives in everything, and there is positives in everything. We have to try and, as they say, always look on the bright side of life and all that sort of thing. So yeah, if you're ever down about anything, then try to just sort of see the silver lining in it. There's always, almost everything, there's some positive, unless it's something like really tragic or something, but then it's like we shouldn't dwell on that, and it's hard sometimes, but we've got to just try and focus on the things that we have control over, like focusing on your own personal growth, for example, and these are things that are going to be a positive to your life, instead of focusing on the things you don't have, the things you've lost or whatever. These things oftentimes we can't do anything about. We just got to accept it for what it is. But acceptance seems to be difficult for a lot of people. They're just living in the past, they're dwelling on their past mistakes and things that they've lost that they can't do anything about, but we have to just keep moving forward and not really, focus on all that stuff, because it's not going to do your mental health any good, is it? So anyway, thank you for the like. Make sure you like the live, everybody. Let's get to 10 likes real quick. So yeah, just hope everyone's having a good day. If you're new here, please subscribe. That would be really appreciated. So yeah, I don't really have anything plans to really talk about anything, but I'm just kind of yeah. Just kind of like see how this goes, really. Got 5 people here apparently. Thank you for the 2 likes, everybody. Yeah, can you just tap your screens real quick? Anyway, so yeah, it's a bit dull again today, but it is what it is. But yeah. But yeah, we only live once, they say, so we've got to just make the most of it. Life's too short to be dwelling on the past, Any time that you spend just dwelling on past, like whether it's mistakes or whatever, is time wasted, basically, So yeah, thank you for the 3 likes, everybody. So we don't want to just keep wasting our time, because that's just gonna, that's never gonna lead you to anything good, is it? That time that you spend just like worrying about things, dwelling on things, that's time you could have put into making things happen. So yeah, So, who's still in here then? But sometimes I've just got to try and take my own advice, and yeah, sometimes it can be hard to take your own advice, but the thing is, if you don't take your own advice, then you come across as a bit of a hypocrite, you know? It's like kind of like the whole sort of, pot kettle black thing of like, where you're complaining and whatever, telling people to do this and that, and then you're not doing it yourself kind of thing. You're being a hypocrite. And it's like, that's one thing that like people don't really have respect for that, because it's just, yeah, if you're gonna like tell people what they should be doing, then you should be doing that yourself. Of course, nobody's perfect, but sometimes people would like try and tell people, like lecture people, but it's like, if you're gonna do that, you need to do it yourself. It'd be like someone trying to lecture someone about healthy eating or something, but then they don't do it themselves. Like, if you can't even do it yourself, then why are you lecturing other people about it? It just, of course, some people have struggles, but we have to learn that everyone's got their own path in life, and everyone's got their own struggles and things like that, and we just kind of just got to try and make the most of things, really, as difficult as it might be sometimes, but that's the best that we can do, really. But I can say try not to do this and that, but at the same time, I'm not telling people what to do. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to work on. And yeah, part of it's just me trying to remind myself that everything's okay. No matter what situation happens, that everything will be fine. No matter what happens in life, that I'm going to be okay. Things are going to be okay. And that's all that matters. Doesn't matter what happens externally that I can't do anything about, as long as I'm fine, and as long as I've got my health, and as long as I've got my mental health and all that, then nothing else really matters. Yeah. Anyway, hope you're all well today. I don't know what, I'll probably do some workout later. I might do it outdoors if the weather's okay. But we'll see what it's saying it's going to do today. It's supposed to get a bit more sunny, but I don't know, it's just kind of dull at the moment. Maybe it will pick up later in the day or something. But yeah, it looks like the next few days are meant to be okay, but kind of a bit cooler than it has been. Apparently got to about 21 degrees the other day, so it's quite warm for the time of year, really. But there was friggin' ladybirds everywhere and stuff. It was really odd. You don't really get tons of them in like October usually, but they probably thought it was like summer again or something. I don't know. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just I don't know what to say really, but yeah, just kind of like see what happens in the chat, really. Can be a bit slow sometimes at the start, but hopefully a few more people start to arrive and we can get into some kind of topic or something. Um, Yeah, it's like 2 people here apparently, so hello. Who we got in here? Hope everyone's well today. Alright. Yeah, I don't really have much to really say at the moment. Just kind of like, yeah, it might come off soon, but or I could just restart. I don't know. Give it a couple more minutes. I don't like anybody else. Oh, hello, Haley. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. A bit boring today, isn't it? I don't know. I'm okay, thanks. It's just a bit, it's a bit kind of dull and I don't know. Might do a workout live later. I don't know. Yeah, I might just do a workout today. Did you not see any of it last night? I was on. Yeah, that Emily was being a bit weird. But so not really a surprise. I missed it. I was driving to get my daughter from college. Oh yeah, must have been a bit late then. I'm guessing. What time did she finish college then? Because I mean, it's not about. I was on like, what was it? Time that I started last night was like 8. Not maybe not 8 o'clock. Something. I don't know. No, it was 7. Something I think it was. But I finished like after 8 o'clock. Just some of the comments that she was saying, it was just like I was doing jumping jacks, and she was like something like, "Oh, like stop doing that," and then I was like, "Why?" And she was like, "Oh, I can see it jingling about," or something like that, and like unless you're okay with that or something. Or 8 o'clock. Oh, really? That's a bit of a late time to finish, isn't it? What time does she start? I guess it's like yeah, it's just weird. Like just she keeps making these type of comments on things, and like, and she's supposed to have a family. She's got like kids even and stuff. It's just weird. So apparently this guy, I don't know. It's like, so apparently she works like a 16-hour job, and then he makes 70K a year apparently. she's going hospitality, still working in kitchens, right? Yeah, I suppose they have to kind of do stuff late. It's actually going work in actual kitchens. Yeah, very strange. I was what she works and how much he earns. Yeah, well, apparently, like, because she's does all like the kind of housework and stuff. So she just apparently just does a bit of something just to keep her busy or something. I guess it's sort of a thing where kids go to like school, whatever, and then she will like go do a bit of a job and then come home and then do some like housework or something. I don't know, but there's quite a discrepancy though, isn't it? I'm thinking, I don't know like how much he's contributing. I'm thinking, is what she's contributing like justifying it? I don't know, but I'm just wondering if he's a bit of a like cook kind of guy or whatever, but I don't know. But 70K a year is like probably like double what a lot of people are earning. Yeah, I don't know. It's just just thought I'd mention that really, but yeah. Well, she's just saying she only does it just to keep her busy. So I guess otherwise she'd just be kind of like stuck at home and just like. No, she was saying she works in Greggs or something, and I don't know. Hi, Ali. Asking for advice on how to try and gain some subs as I'm 16 and like Mr. Bean. I don't know. Well, maybe you could make some content around that, I guess. I don't know. Like, you could like do some different kind of like compilations or things like not compilation like top 10 lists, things like that, maybe something like that. Maybe you could do some like top 10 funniest Mr. Bean moments or something like that, or I don't know, just there's things that you could do like to make content around it, I guess. Don't think she said where she works, so maybe I missed it. Yeah, she said she works in Greggs. Well, that's what she told me anyway. So you probably missed it, but yeah, she said she works in Greggs. So she's pretty much like doxed herself, pretty much. I mean, not doxed herself, but you know what I mean? Like she's, if you're giving out where you work, then that's a bit, you're kind of like asking for trouble. Because I remember like Richard was saying like, about not, don't tell people where you work because they can track you down doing that, They can easily find out like about you. They might even be able to find out where you live and stuff like that. So gotta be careful, it's just you never know like who can like track you down and sort of yeah. But anyway. But yeah, that's what she said anyway. But I just want to try and make it as a YouTuber. Well, we all are, but it's just easier said than done. You've just got to try and just start putting stuff out and stay consistent with it, and maybe one day it'll work out. Yeah, I don't think you're going to become a millionaire by 18, to be honest with you. That's like 2 years. I mean, the reality is it can take many years to get there. I think you've just probably been like, I don't know, maybe you've been a bit kind of duped by a lot of this, influencer culture and like hustle culture and that sort of stuff. Okay, take care, Hilly. So I would just say like, you have to have realistic expectations with these things, because then if you don't get there, then you're probably going to be disappointed. And I just don't think it's, very likely that you would get there. So I just would have realistic expectations. You could start off doing something now to like build up some revenue or whatever, like, but now is a good time. If you've got a lot of time on your hands, you can just get like something going, like you could do some kind of hustle or whatever, but then just kind of, it's something that, find something that you're into, something that you like doing, and then find a way to make money from that. But I don't have all the answers, but just yeah, I might have to restart the live. All right, guys, I'm gonna start up a new one.